this very, very rainy day. I'm Nicole and
You can just pick any day. They're all rainy. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Just keeps going. Just keeps going. Womp, womp is right. How was your weekend?
It was great, thank you.
What'd you do? You went to a show?
We saw Grace Potter at Stony Creek.
And now Grace Potter is, for those of us who might not know,
an amazing artist. She's almost like Janis Joplin meets Bonnie Raitt.
Oh my God, that sounds wonderful.
She's amazing. I know, I have to play you some of her music. You'd really like her.
Oh my God, that sounds
powerhouse,
terrific.
yeah. So that was amazing. I mean, Stony Creek was such a great venue. I've never been there for a concert before.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was so cool. They literally transformed like a side of Stony Creek with the stage. And then on Sunday, yesterday, we celebrated 7 years married.
Congratulations! You getting itchy?
No.
Okay, good.
Believe it or not. Forget the calamine lotion. I'm good.
You're good.
But it was funny, you know, as we're celebrating and stuff, or looking around and seeing Ringo and the kids are like, wow, a lot changes like in 7 years.
Oh, yeah.
And a very special thanks to Patty Cakes because she delivered an anniversary cake to us.
Oh my God, how absolutely amazing.
So we enjoyed that.
That's terrific. Good.
How was your weekend?
It was good. I went to see A Haunting in Venice.
And how was that?
It was pretty good. That Agatha Christie movie. So it was. They should have used subtitles because the English accents are so
hard to follow sometimes.
Hard to follow.
Yeah.
You missed half the lines. But anyway, it was a good movie. I recommend it. It was good.
Right.
You're looking for something fun to do and a whodunit? That's the movie to see.
And that's a great thing to do with this weather, right?
Whodunit is Mother Nature. Let's take a look at our First Alert live radar. It is jamming out there with lots of green. Unfortunately, it just keeps raining. Now, the shoreline, the immediate shoreline, getting just a little bit of a break, but don't worry, that's going to fill back in as we move throughout the day today. So we are in a First Alert through noon. Periods of rain, heavy at times, poor traveling conditions. Be careful on those roadways. Localized flooding is a possibility. There's only one flood advisory in effect right now. This is for tonight, 6 to 11 during the time of high tide. For lower Fairfield County, if you live in a normally flood-prone area of the state along the shoreline in Fairfield County, just keep an eye out on things. You should be just fine. No other alerts in the state of Connecticut. Now let's take a look at First Alert Futurecast. It is tomorrow's weather today, and it just shows some wet weather during the day today. As Nicole just said, womp, womp, womp. 3 p.m. it's raining. 5 p.m. it's raining. And it starts to wind down, and the storm system tends to pull away. There might be a brief shower tomorrow morning along the shoreline, but decreasing amounts of clouds as we make our way through the day tomorrow. So we should start to see some partial sunshine later in the day. But for the rest of today, grab the umbrella. Temperatures in the low 60s. We should be in the low 70s. We've got abundant cloud coverage out there for you with rain. And unfortunately, your 3-day forecast, we have gone ahead and issued the alert for today. Decreasing amounts of clouds. And then Wednesday, a cool start. Temperatures in the mid-40s with mostly sunny skies on Wednesday. So that's something to look forward to.
Oh, absolutely. Coming off of this weekend weather-wise. All right, diving into your headlines on this Monday, a judge could decide if there's going to be a new Democratic primary in Bridgeport today. Mayoral candidate John Gomes sued to stop the election from being certified after claims of ballot tampering. Well, video came out that appeared to show a supporter of current Mayor Joe Ganim pushing envelopes into the ballot drop box. The State Elections Enforcement Commission is investigating now what happened there, as well as another issue with absentee ballots at the Fireside Apartments public housing for seniors. So today's ruling is set for 2 o'clock this afternoon. And Mayor Ganim beat Gomes by 251 votes in the mayoral primary, but both will still be on the November ballot. And next year's presidential primary in Connecticut could actually take place a whole month earlier than planned. Governor Lamont is planning to call a special session to ask lawmakers to move primary day up to the first Tuesday in April. The governor claims that an earlier vote could actually help Connecticut have a greater voice in the outcome of the primary. So we'll continue to follow this special session, and once the judge's ruling comes out in Bridgeport, you'll hear it right here on air and get an alert from the Channel 3 app if you already have it downloaded. And then in national news, entertainment writers could soon be getting back to work.
Yeah, the Writers Guild and the studios have reached a tentative deal to end the strike. All picketing has been suspended as the union board and members get set to vote on the deal. They've been on strike for almost 4 months so far. No exact details on the deal have been revealed. And of course, we're going to get more information on Renee about that coming up a little bit later on in the show. But the actors are still on strike.
So we're talking about the writers and the studios.
Right, the writers and the studios.
Yep.
So I didn't realize that there was a differentiation. I thought the actors had joined forces with the writers and the producers.
They did.
But they're still on a different...
And they have their own,
They have their own issues.
Yep.
You learn
Remember
something.
AI and everything going on, so that's kind of, it affects them a little differently than it affects the writers, pretty much. So
well, hopefully everything can get resolved and get our shows back on the air. It's
over 150 days.
Over 4 months. It's incredible.
Yeah.
All right, happening right now, a potential new couple that has sports fans and entertainment fans wondering if love is in the air.
Well, if you haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't?
No.
Well, here is one of the biggest things that happened during NFL Sunday, and it's not what you think. It's not a sports highlight. It's actually a zoomed-in camera of a star at an NFL game.
I think Sunday, I know who you're talking about.
Yep, Taylor Swift, sitting in a luxury box with Donna Kelsey, who's the mother of Kansas City Chiefs player Travis
they're getting
Kelce.
to know each other.
Swift watched the Chiefs dismantle the Chicago Bears, and much to the dismay of our producer Becky, by the way, who is a Bears fan.
Oh, that's too bad, Becky. I'm sorry to hear that.
The pair have been rumored to be dating for a few months. Kelsey didn't speak to reporters after the game, but was spotted leaving with Taylor very close to him. Well, I'm
sorry, that's not a game I watched. I watched the Jets lose, and I watched Notre Dame lose in a nail-biter. So that was Saturday.
I'm shocked you actually watched so much football.
First of all, I watched the Michigan game Saturday afternoon.
This is because your friends are big football fans,
Big football
right?
fans, and I was with my friends this weekend. Then Saturday night, we watched Notre Dame, and then yesterday I came home and I turned the Jets on, and they lost to the Patriots.
Wow.
A lot of
Did you
people
ask who got the most goals and stuff like that?
No, I was. My friends were amazed that I knew what was going on.
That's good. You're learning.
Of course I'm learning.
You're like a social sports fan. I love it.
Soaking it in like a sponge.
There you go.
Anyway, back to Taylor Swift. Kelsey invited Swift to the game during a podcast earlier in the week, and it seems she kind of took him up on the offer.
And, she looked really happy in the video.
Good for her. I hope she has happiness. She deserves it.
I just feel bad that she's literally she's living in a fishbowl, right? Every move, everyone is just trying to...
Every step you take.
Study it.